Many of us start the morning with a specific promise. You wake up determined that today will be the day you finally get disciplined, clear the clutter, and pull your life together. But by noon, the momentum has stalled, and you find yourself sinking. 3 hours later, the to-do list sits untouched. Instead, you're 3 episodes deep into a show you didn't even plan to watch, or you're scrolling through a feed you've already seen, unable to look away. As the day slips away, a specific kind of guilt starts to settle in. Your body is technically awake, but your mind feels heavy and distant, as if it's lying face down somewhere far away from the task at hand. This gap between what you want to do and what you're actually doing often triggers a harsh internal monologue. One unproductive afternoon spirals into the belief that you're hopeless, or that you'll never actually change. That intense urge to tune out and disappear into a screen often points to a mind that is simply worn down. The immense pressure of constantly trying to be better can quickly become a weight that is too heavy to carry. Escaping into a distraction is an attempt to quiet the noise of those internal demands. It provides a brief moment of relief for a brain that feels like it's been under siege by its own expectations. To understand why we freeze up, consider the mind's mechanical response. Every task acts like a strike against your mental energy. Eventually, the brain projects a defensive wall. This pain association means the brain views trying as a threat, aggressively rejecting tasks to protect you. This avoidance is often mistaken for a lack of care. In reality, caring has simply become too painful to sustain, so the mind defaults to a state of numbness to survive the day. This shutdown gathers up whatever small pieces of hope and energy are left and keeps them under lock and key. It's a survival mechanism designed to preserve your remaining emotional resources. Self-sabotage acts like an emergency brake pulled by your nervous system. It's a response intended to prevent any more emotional wear and tear once you've reached a point of total depletion. Modern life often treats people like metallic gears, expected to produce constant optimized output. However, humans are biological systems, and like any living thing, we require specific conditions to grow and recover. Unlike a machine that runs until it breaks, biological systems have natural seasons. There are times for high activity, but there are also mandatory periods of dormancy and rest that are necessary for the system to function at all. Agonizing over your lack of progress creates a guilt tax. This animation shows how the stress of feeling guilty actually drains your battery faster than the work itself, leaving you even more exhausted than when you started. When we become obsessed with fixing ourselves, we often overlook the basic care we need while we're hurting. We treat ourselves like a broken appliance rather than a person who needs patience. Resting while drowning in shame isn't actually rest. The body stays in a state of high alert stress, which prevents the nervous system from entering the calm state required for genuine recovery. Real restoration only happens when the pressure stops. Treating the need for a break as a biological necessity allows the mind to actually lower its guard and begin to recharge. The definition of success changes based on how much energy you have left in the tank. We all begin from different starting lines, and those lines move depending on the day. On a high-energy day, success might look like building a company or climbing a mountain. On an exhausted day, success is finishing a single meal, taking a shower, or simply surviving the night without falling apart. Both of these ribbons represent a victory. Choosing to finish a game or watch a movie without punishing yourself for it is a valid choice. Allowing yourself to simply exist for an evening provides the exact space your mind needs to eventually feel ready again. Growth is sustainable when treated like a garden you're tending, rather than a punishment you're enduring. It's an organic process of exploration that requires time, water, and patience. Change becomes possible when you stop being at war with the person you are right now. Self-compassion provides the stable foundation needed to eventually take that first small step forward. Feeling tired is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you have been working hard to survive. Tomorrow offers a fresh opportunity to begin again, at whatever pace you can manage. Extending unconditional kindness to yourself in this moment is the most practical thing you can do. It is the only way to protect the flame inside you that still wants to try again someday.